Hey, and welcome to the Single Dad's Guide to Life. This is me, your host, Toasty Critic, coming to you the last half a week, pretty much, or 3/4 of a week, when it comes to the reflection series, which we have been doing all this month. There's just been so much writing, which is crazy. But the one thing that I found in the writing, like this last month, it just kind of recaptures my joy of writing, because you get into these grooves, which is nice, but you kind of get to do the same thing over and over and over again, and you don't really want to do the same thing over and over again. You kind of want to be able to create. I mean, that's what we're here as a writer. We're here to create. So I enjoy writing about different things, not just the same things all the time. And so it's been good this month to kind of stretch my creative outlet a little bit and write about different things. Now, don't get me wrong. I'm still going to have the same old series. I'm still going to go over parenting from a single dad's perspective. Obviously, I am a single dad, and there's lots going on. If you read my Friday post, my emotions are all over the place. But the truth is that I love writing. And that's something that I found here, some outlet that I found here in the writing aspect. Of course, right now, same thing I did last year is I gave you a week in the life of. Last year I was interested in telling you what it was like just during one of my weeks, and all sorts of things can go on. Now, I took out the whole month last year, and I went over the whole month, and that was insane. And I'm not really here to do that. But I've also changed the way I've done my. I've worked with my planner, because obviously, if you're just putting all the things into those little boxes, your whole life just seems chaotic. And so you can't do that. You gotta have, so the calendar itself is for major events, and then the kind of daily things, your daily tasks, especially when you're getting into blogging, that should go there. So if there's anything you need to remind yourself, that should go in your to-do list later on when you're going over the week. And so I'm gonna cover just kind of what one week is like, especially what this one last week was like, which is what I did last year. But, it's been a roller coaster of a time, so let's get into what my blog looks like 1 year later. So let's take a look. Okay, so this is my planner 2019. This year, as you can see, I have a Star Wars thing on my desk. But this is my planner for the year 2019. I got a nice leather planner as opposed to what I had last year. No, I haven't filled in all the information yet. There's all sorts of lovely things which are in every planner, which is always good to kind of go over. There's a lot of ways to keep track of information, and you're going to want to do that. So, this actually talks about ways that you can design your days. Let's see if I can get that just right. Yes. Okay, so there's your designing your days, and then stay on course. Okay, and then it actually gave me all the way back through October, but I didn't get it till this month. So yeah, that's whatever. Anyway, and on November, yeah, woo, 2018. I remember what I did, haha. Okay, so I got it in January. And I started to put down things that I did in it. Yeah, it'll get notes and messy in a second. But as you see, this time I did just kind of major things. So I took a day off there. That's when I get my daughter, important things like that. And of course, the peanut celebration where, I'm a Knott's brand ambassador. There was a summit on the 25th, which was awesome. Great people, new people this year. I'm excited to work with them again this year, so definitely keep track of everything. hopefully you've signed up for the giveaway, given a chance to win a t-shirt. But if you didn't win it this time, I'm sure I'll come up with more things to give away next time. They give me stuff all year long, so there'll be plenty of stuff to give away. Anyway, the Peanut Celebration, that was awesome. My daughter and I love the disco, but I'm going to go into week by week because this is kind of, as you see at a work meeting this week, I'm a teen services library assistant and I do stuff with all the teen services. But anyway, so that we had a meeting this week and we're about to come to the end of the month. Okay, but then once you get that, they have the breakdown of the day by day. And as you see, end of 2018, and I start writing down stuff that's going on each week. I'm trying to back out just enough so you can see it. But that's not, I wanted to just kind of go over 1 week, especially this last week. So, I think the cool thing about this planner is you kind of get to pick the things that you liked about the last week. And these were the 3 major things that happened. One, of course, I had the Brand Ambassador Summit, which was awesome. The Peanut Celebration, which I did with my daughter. We had a great time, although we were completely exhausted by the time we were done. But we're going to go back dancing when they do, when we get a chance to again. My daughter and I love it. The silent disco is just, it's hilarious and it's fun all at the same time. Anyway, and then we had dinner with our family friends, so that's what's there too. Anyway, so in the last week, starting with January 21st, last 2 weeks really. So we had MLK, we had a day off, movies. I did a whole thing about MLK inspired quotes, which I was looking at quotes by other people. Then I did work. As you see, I still have work on top of everything else. And then I kind of denote the blog post with a little line on the outside. So you get to see that. No, that's not what I want. Anyway, so why I am so excited to be a brand ambassador, or why I'm excited for 2019 in Knott's Berry Farm. Dinner with the Atkins, which we had a great time. 5 keys to blogging. Then you go over here and I did a Thursday Thoughts post, 5 lessons. I did prep for the brand ambassador meeting. And then you can see it just gets crazy because then I did pick up Bethany at 3 o'clock. Actually, I did marketing before that. Picked up Bethany at 3 o'clock. Then we had the summit, took pictures, got to meet everybody, worked on what we're planning for the year. I had a dinner for the summit, then I walked through the park after 9 o'clock, and Bethany and I didn't even get to sleep till after 11 o'clock that night. It was just insane. Fun, but insane. Then we have the Peanut Celebration all day long, and then I had to get a vision board post out, which, if you know, I got it out late. But, and then Sunday, we just, we were so beat. We had to take a day of relaxation. Then Monday this week, so just a couple days ago, I had to return Bee to her mom. I had work from 9 to 7, and I did another. Well, I'm working on this post. It was supposed to come out a couple of days ago, a week in the life of, but I just, it's been kind of crazy. Anyway, and so then on Tuesday, we had out of work meeting. Obviously, you saw that in the major calendar. I did Tally Tuesday on self-love, which came out just recently. Wednesday, I'm working on this right now, and it's going to be Thursday very soon. Anyway, worked 9 to 6. I had dinner with my daughter this evening. Had a great time. We have this place called Wing Nuts that we really like, and we have a good time there. Then we just kind of hang out afterwards. The best thing about the midweek thing is just the ability to talk to my daughter, because then I kind of get an up to date on her weekly things, which is just sad that I wouldn't. Anyway, so I'm working on a Western Wednesdays blog. It's actually going to be on Walter Knott himself, so that should be fun. And then on Thursday, I'm going to have the last, Thursday, yes, I'm going to have the last of the Reflections blog series, which is going to be about the person I worked with last year, hopefully. Last year I asked her 10 questions, and this year I asked her 10 more. She said she would help out, but she's had so much going on, I can't blame her. So the post, I'm hoping will come out on time, but if it's just a couple of days late, don't panic. It will come out. And then I'm going to be working on stuff for the Peanut Celebration, getting more blog posts out. And then I'm planning on doing something Friday evening, which says movie night, but that plan might have changed. Anyway, and then, you know, I work, as you see, 8 to 5 and 8 to 5. So I'm literally working all weekend. That is just one minor week in my life. And, you know, the truth is... So... that was a week, and you know, it's crazy with all the things that I have to do. Someone was telling me today, he was like, oh, okay, you do blogging on top of the thing? That must be like a second full-time job. Well, yeah. It is. It really is. I put in all kinds of work. Some people talk about how much work, you know, just ask how much work it actually is, and it's just work. It's a lot of writing. It's a lot of putting stuff together. I mean, when they think about the things that when you do on a blogger, you're doing the writing, which is nice, but then you're doing all of the marketing, unless you're paying someone to do it for you. You're doing all of your editing, unless you're paying someone to do it for you. You're doing all of your pictures and all of your social media, unless you're paying someone to do it for you. Even when you're paying for someone to do these things for you, sometimes you risk just things going wrong because things are outside of your control, which is possible for anything. But it's another thing when you don't actually know that the people that you're working with. So you can pay for a VA, but it's different. It's better if you know the VA that's actually doing your work, which is a virtual assistant. Anyway, so in my case, I'm just writing everything that I do, and I'm editing, and I'm marketing, and I'm doing social media, and I'm wanting to interact with each and every one of the people who read my blogs, which, you know, all of you are very important to me. But anyway, so this is a week in the life of me, and I hope you enjoyed your little tour behind me, and, you know, leave a note in the comments. I'd love to hear from you, and I hope to see you around soon. And maybe you'll catch me at Knott's Berry Farm.